Huh? Eat this for your throat. Chicken noodle too. You don't want nothing. You want some chips?
Your YouTube chips is weird on live stream.
So you gonna make you some noodles? Hold this out.
That means I want.
So you want some soup?
What's worse is he's screaming fingers good mysteries and
Like
source
noodles.
files.
Why does it?
Taste it.
I just got the notification from me.
Taste it.
Has it started?
Yeah, it been started.
I can't find it. Your channel is Zorns, Z-O-R-N-X.
Zorns. Z-O. All capital Z. All capital Z-O-R-N-X.
I asked him before I made. I showed him the captain soup. He said soup.
I'm checking the live button.
Eat. 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 No.
I'm a bird stuck in there. The bird's out.
I know. You just made me. I asked you if you want soup, huh?
Hey guys, Superhero Mike here, and in this video we take
Yo, you got a comment from somebody on your Diamond to Unreal video?
not so child-friendly
What did it?
moments.
Do you know what name it said?
Pay to a rating on the box.
It said who?
Video game doesn't mean it's going
On
to
your
be
Diamond to
all sunshine
Unreal
and rainbows.
video?
Sometimes a creepy environment
Your live
or a
stream?
piece of music or scary enemy design can take us
Bird skin is low. Bird skin is low.
These things
Nice.
are scarier than legitimate
Break in, break in, break in.
terror found full-blown horror games.
Okay, lock
They
in, lock
seem
in.
so out of place.
Come get mini. Come get mini. Come get mini.
Relax, and let's take a look
I got more
at
shotty
the
ammo.
oddly creepy moments found within video games for kids.
I'm stuck. I'm getting my chest. I can't grab my chest, bro. I got stuck.
Many people have a fear of sharks.
Come down, come
It's
down, come
somewhat
down.
irrational, as most of us
I got
will
mini
never
for
find
you.
ourselves swimming alongside them. In Banjo-Kazooie, our hapless heroes explore many fantastic
Down below, on me.
Themed zones such as Rusty Bucket Bay and Treasure
I'll
Trove
scan.
Cove are synonymous
Dead?
with fear due to the inclusion of a
Right there. You win this. Nice.
controls the
Congrats,
deep
congrats.
waters of these stages and is a constant threat to players.
Getting
as they
pushed, but
try
you're
to
fine. You get it.
explore. Even worse is the harmless but horrifying robotic shark Clanker.
I'm at 300 ping right now because I'm live
exiting an
streaming.
underwater pipe. When Banjo-Kazooie
I can't even
first
find
released
your
for the
live
Nintendo 64, this
I told you I shouldn't live stream. I'm lagging now.
and with good reason.
It's fine.
I'm gonna lag out.
There have been many Mario games developed over the years, and a select
But if I die because of lag,
put some of these in
and it's not even quite.
be giant.
And my background is so loud, bro.
Spring to mind,
No,
both
I don't have my
Mario
own room.
64. However, in this video, we turn our attention to Super
And I don't have a popular.
Nintendo
Where is the
Wii.
video?
When first setting foot in the Shiverburn Galaxy
I
stage,
swear you're
and
not
entering
live streaming.
first-person mode, look
I
to the
am.
sky, and Mario notices he is
I'll
stood
trade the
at
Jeep
bottom
for the
of a
sniper.
deep canyon. Looking down on him from atop the canyon are a
Please.
group of sinister-looking
I'm
figures
still lagging though, bro.
shallow. We never meet these spooky watchers face
Do you have
to
any
face,
shotgun
and
or
so
SMG
many
ammo?
players attempted to work out who or what they were. The only clues
I need
were
shotgun
found when
and
digging
SMG
into
ammo.
the game files themselves, where it was revealed these observers were described as the Hell Valley Sky Tree.
On me?
This name raised
Yeah,
more
here.
questions than it gave
116, no scope.
and somehow makes
I know
it
scope. Nice.
pause.
He's low. He's winded.
Pushing in. Wait, one tap. 200.
On the Amiga. In it, players are tasked with guiding a group of lemmings to safety over a series of increasingly
I hear behind.
Watch out.
For the most part,
I got
this
it, I
isn't
got
a
it.
creepy game at all. However, the 14th stage was a little out of place. When entering the password to access
You bad nigga.
we are spawned in this cavernous area containing both statues of snakes and a few like
You just have to build a property.
center. The music, which would normally be quirky and upbeat, changed to a grungy, distorted heaviness.
Look at the hat. The head matches the shirt. Look, you see the head, right?
Many explorers out
Now
at
look at the
time
shirt.
simply by
Chrome
virtue
heart
of
hat.
being so very different to the rest of the
Chrome
game.
heart shirt. My dad dropped me off. All I had was $5, so I got.
What was y'all doing out there anyways?
I ain't had the link card, but I would've got something if I had the link card.
What was y'all doing out there anyways?
Pitfalls,
Me?
traps,
Yeah.
and other obstacles blocking our path to the finish line. The game generally comes across as a zany madcap in
When Jonathan was in
Yo,
college,
chill, ball.
be different.
Mommy, do it.
I'm gonna get on.
I think I understand. I'm 5 XP.
Constantly
His teammate just beat me while I was fighting the other one.
reflexes to avoid
One steam.
pitfalls, traps,
Dead.
and
They
other
just sniped him.
obstacles blocking our path to the
I'm
finish
healing.
line. The game generally comes across
80?
Don't die, don't die, don't die.
as
Nice.
an endurance test. Despite this, there are some scares to be
2v1.
had during one level in particular.
Let the team reboot. I need
While
to
running
heal.
through this woodland
Let me carry that
environment,
fish. I'll
we
pop
catch
this one.
glimpses
Let me
of
carry
a
the
I'm
fish.
already carrying this.
slender man.
That's the
No,
point
let
of
me
this.
just pop this and carry the other. Please, I have no
He
heals.
Nice.
seems to be a casual bystander. However,
I need
his
white
ominous
health.
presence is a little unnerving. It isn't until we reach the finish line, however, that things take a turn for the worse and the following event takes place.
How'd you get Hades
Do you have white
medal?
health? 8
No. Back out chug. I'm lagging.
I have the Hades medal.
I'm lagging right now.
You have the
I'm at 300 ping.
You have the
No. I'm at 300 ping right now.
Epic Mickey was designed to be a darker and more
Beam. One tap, dead, 200.
Scott. It was even
You got the
conceptualized
SMG,
and
right?
directed
Oh, another
by
team,
Warren
another team.
Spector,
Solo,
who had
solo.
previously produced
Solo, I killed one.
System Shock.
How?
GG.
So it shouldn't be too shocking to learn that despite being rated family
You have the
friendly,
SMG.
it's one of the most unsettling moments comes when exploring the It's a Small World environment. Mickey encounters a giant clock tower whose face morphs from a super happy smile into a maniacal psycho killer grin. The tower spouts arms and attempts to crush our beloved mouse. It's probably the most nightmarish imagery you'll experience from an officially licensed Mickey Mouse product, or at least one would hope so. Kirby is a fluffy pink blob who has the miraculous ability to hoover up any enemy threats and spit them right back out. In Kirby's Dream Land 3 for the Super Nintendo, we use a range of cute and colourful abilities to clear the dark matter that is consuming Kirby's Dreamland Kingdom. However, while 99% of the game is downright adorable, there is one particular sequence
You
that
had to
borders on
rewatch
pure
it.
nightmare fuel,
One now.
especially for younger audiences. The secret final boss is a giant
Like
eyeball
the
called Zero,
so you know this
who
like $400 plus the hat.
the dark matter. If this wasn't
And no one watching me as soon as you said something.
as Kirby shoots it until eventually the pupil detaches and
When you said
spews
something,
blood and
people started
gauze
stop
waters
watching
in
me.
a last attempt to emerge victorious. A surprisingly gruesome and vivid image that feels very out of place within the context.
I think it's because we're playing Zero Build. When we went back to lobby and people saw Zero Build, I think they just left.
We can do
Get
good
one
on
strawberry
video.
sandwich every week in April online and see for yourself that Arby's sells more than
Troy,
spoiler alert. Arby's
Cake.
does. Arby's, we have the meats.
Star Fox 64, or Lilac Wars as it was titled in Europe, is an on-the-rails starship shooter which takes its team of space bandits across many planets as they engage in aerial battles to save the universe from the clutches of the evil Dr. Andros. While
Yeah.
the game does feature
said you
the
feel like
odd
Sam
creepy
now.
moments here and there, it
You
isn't
said
until
like
we
a
reach
few hours or
Andros
so.
on the planet Venom that the real terror begins. Andros appears as a giant head with enormous hands as he attempts to crush and eat Fox's ship. After blasting him into oblivion, his face falls apart to reveal a robotic frame underneath. This is creepy enough, but it isn't until players return to this boss and unlock the true ending that Andros takes on his final form, a giant
Bro, turn
floating
off your
brain
YouTube.
with detachable eye sockets.
That's
which
my
command
cousin.
ship.
Okay, okay.
You know that dance you said all about you do something like
We got winners.
And disturbing sight for sure, and not something you'd expect to see when
My best drop.
This costs more than your
Oh
TV.
my god, my drop. Look at my drop. Look at my drop. Look at my drop.
Hearts, Troy.
grandfather.
Chrome hearts,
No, I'm too low. I'm too low. I'm too low. You gotta get it.
This is about like
I'm too low.
$800.
Game ever developed.
I got to find out how much.
SMG?
Responsible for
And an
many
AR.
malicious creations,
Shinichi?
including Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm on.
Now, most of the time we think of Sonic games as bright, colorful, and
I'm gonna go get sword barrels down below.
I'm already backfill barrels.
structured into dark
Breaking.
He's lighted.
territory, and one of the most notable is Sonic Adventure 2. Here we learn of Gerald Robotnik's fate,
On me.
and it's pretty
Coming out,
He's
coming
lighted.
down.
Gerald had
I got a
been
medical
real
too.
mad after
He's
the
one
death of his
HP.
granddaughter Maria, and
He's whited.
devoted himself
He's
to the
he-
destruction of
Right there, right there,
humanity
for this.
as a
Take it.
result. Eventually, he was imprisoned by the military and
Give me
executed
mad, give me mad,
alive
drop man, drop man, drop man.
We get to see his final words during the
They were pushing.
Within Adventure 2, and it's more
I'm
than
just-
to say
I'm coming back for your car.
Why would he quit?
So hard to open it for what?
Crap, crap, let me crack.
At least the guard.
You're crazy.
Echo the Dolphin through the adventure
No!
as
No!
the innocent. Players begin their adventures
Is he still chasing?
in the cool blue ocean with their fellow dolphins, not a care in the world.
I didn't get them, but
My reboot on the left, on the left,
Echo is
on the
forced to journey down into the ocean depths on a rescue mission. Now this leads him to confront many deep-sea predators, but none are as fear-inducing as final boss, Cortex Queen. Inspired by the artwork of H.R. Geiger of
Two left,
Alien
two left.
fame,
Go for
this
it.
giant head is super creepy. The Queen spews out alien minions and jellyfish at Echo as he blasts her head with sonar waves until her very jaw breaks away and she dies in a scream of agony. At least we get to see pretty dolphins as a reward for experiencing this traumatic event.
Next year, I'm not gonna be out here no more, so I'm gonna show. Heard me.
A hybrid
moving
of
out
Doc
there, so-
Ock and Venom, Monster Ock was a
I'm
Marvel
gonna-
Yeah,
creation
you gotta
who
run
only
to the
ever
car,
appeared
don't
in the
even
Spider-Man
fight.
video
Better
game
than
for
car on the right.
PS1.
For
His
real?
appearance is as
Let's
terrifying
go. Then I'm
as
gonna
his
get your number, then we
entrance.
just keep calling each other. So I call you when we get on that crowd or something.
Monster Ock screams out in anger and pain as he chases Spidey through an exploding laboratory at the end of the game. An unexpectedly scary moment in an otherwise kick-ass and very PG-rated video game. Horror isn't something we typically associate with the Sims series. Well, not unless you're one of those sick individuals who spent time tormenting your virtual cast members. Okay, let's be honest, we've all experimented with them before.
It doesn't work anymore, I
If played as
think.
intended, The Sims is for the most part a pretty chill
just
and
read
safe game experience. Despite this,
I'm trying to reboot in the car, so I'm
sneak in
putting
a
it
few
down, but it's not
unexpected
can't
working.
do it
scares in the
anymore.
form of prank phone calls. While rare, these phone calls are sure to send a shiver down your spine, especially the first few times you receive them. Usually, we see an image of a spooky-looking mask or burglar's face on the other end of the call, and strange dialogue is spoken at random, such as, "The drop-off has been made, you have been warned," and "The flashing
Your body
light was
to
just a
know.
test, you'll have plenty of warning next time.
I'm such a sleep
Creepy
guy.
still is that these calls are sometimes a precursor to a burglar breaking and entering into a sin's home some years down the line. So be sure to mark with
bitch with my gun. Worry about Empire State. And wait this
Despite its colourful and family-friendly look and feel,
Yeah,
it
green.
can be quite scary at times, with everything from enchanted witches to exploding zombies hunting players during the night. But for many, the one enemy
Miss, come get this one.
fear into them is Minecraft's very own spin on the Slenderman character, Enderman. Just listen to the horrifying
I was gonna try to take it from you while you're trying to move the car.
While this creature generally
Wait
and
for those.
family-friendly
Wait
look
for
and
those.
feel,
Airbending.
can be quite scary at times, with everything from enchanted witches to exploding zombies
Push it,
hunting
push it.
players during the night. But for many, the one enemy that really
the gas
strikes
level.
fear into them is Minecraft's very own spin on the Slenderman character, Enderman. Just listen to the horrifying sound
I
Enderman
don't think
makes.
they'll be able to catch that.
It's not scary.
While this creature generally leaves players alone, gets too close, and can will come for you with terrifying speed and ferociousness.
Right there. Don't shoot. I'm
Scarier
sneaking up.
still, once
Oh, no.
activated, Enderman will forever track you through the
We're
game
done.
world, always watching.
You should just play for
ever
this.
present.
Play for bunker. Come here. It spawns here. You just go.
From the creepy
Without
link
a photo
statues
bunker?
to the ghoulish mask transformations, Majora's Mask is often considered to be the Legend
Bro,
of
come
Zelda
here, look at
series'
that.
one and only attempt at embracing the horror genre. Majora's Mask took players of all ages by surprise upon release due to its dark themes and sinister content. One of the biggest talking points was the terrifying image of a moon with an angry
Stay there, I'm just
humanoid
getting this
face.
shotgun.
A planet which stares down at Link throughout his adventure and threatens to destroy the world of Termina in 3 short days unless our intrepid hero can find a way to prevent calamity. The clock counts down in-game, and this adds extra pressure and anxiety to
Please stop
succeeding.
protesting. Don't do it everyone. You're gonna break the
Earthbound was
ramp.
marketed as an RPG for kids when it first released in North
Don't break the
America
ramp,
for the
bro.
SNES back in 1995. The game is fondly remembered today for its
Yeah, but now they have to mantle over, and now we don't know if they coming.
and communication.
They not gonna see us, but we gonna see them.
A group of kids battle against a powerful alien force known as Geeb, an entity which grew so powerful that the only way to vanquish
Miz, I can't crouch.
back in time.
Miz, I can't
While the
crouch.
game has some sinister plot points and creepy moments, it lures players into a false sense of security with its cutesy art direction and early game innocence. By the time we reach the final encounter with Geeb, some truly nightmarish imagery is on display. Dark,
What the heck?
skulls make up a
I just phased through the door.
There's two medallions up there. Watch out. No, touch.
I'm stuck.
Progresses. The audio is glitchy and
Oh,
almost otherworldly too.
I tried, but I got
Don't
stuck
go
in.
through the door. Go through this way. Come through this door. Look this
These
stuff.
warped visuals make for a sequence unlike anything else at the time, which freaked players out for obvious reasons.
Just camp. And then for respawns.
If you've heard of
20
Pokemon, then
seconds.
chances are you've also heard of Lavender Town, an eerie location found in the early Game Boy titles Pokemon Red, Yellow and Blue. This is a town where dead Pokemon are buried by their owners, with their spirits haunting the surrounding area. What really makes this quiet ghost town so unsettling is the music that plays while we explore. Take a listen.
I heard that music before. It's not bad, and I heard it before.
Many urban legends have sprung up surrounding Lavender Town, with some people complaining of sickness after listening to the high-pitched theme music for too long. Others simply feel uneasy after spending too long exploring its grounds. But the most notorious myth surrounding Lavender Town is the notion that during the 1990s it caused a large number of young Japanese players to take their lives after
The storm comes, just
this
leave me
phenomenon
then.
was known as Lavender Town Syndrome. This association, combined with the out-of-place feel of the town within a series such as Pokemon, makes for a decidedly unnerving and frightening experience. And with that, we come to the end of this rundown of oddly creepy moments in kids' video games. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to give us a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more horror-related content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.
Cutest animals in the world, which also happens to be the mascot of a YouTube channel for kids, Baby Bus. In the description, Baby Bus provides intelligent early childhood educational content for kids up to 6. But what's interesting about Baby Bus is how big it really is. On YouTube, Baby Bus has over 130 million subscribers across multiple channels. Outside of YouTube, Baby Bus also makes a lot of mobile games targeting children, one of them being Baby Panda Dental Care. Released on April 27, 2020 on the Google Play Store, Baby Panda Dental Care has over 10 million downloads. The game is rated for a 3-year-old audience and allows players to step into the role of a dentist. All patients in the game are cute animals who look for you to fix their teeth. The game is really innocent, but Baby Panda Dental Care wasn't always like this. In 2017, Shift World, another kids' mobile game developer, released their own version of Baby Panda Dental Care. It had the same name as Baby Bus's game and similar gameplay, but it looks like this. This version of the game has highly unsettled videos. There's only one patient, a panda with its dirty yet detailed teeth. The end result is an uncanny valley-like experience. The uncanny valley is used to describe an uncomfortable feeling that we get when something feels human, but it isn't. The panda you meet in the game doesn't look anything like a real panda. It has a mouth that looks human, and its eyes are wide open. Throughout the operation, the panda stares at you without blinking. It already feels creepy enough to adults, so for kids it would be even worse. In 2019, Shift World's Baby Panda Dental Care was removed from the Play Store.
Oh, they're
And
fighting
then it already
kids.
had over 10,000 installs. The
He's
mobile
chasing
game
it.
may
I
be
see
gone,
it.
but the browser version
You
can
see it?
still be
He's
played
alone.
today,
On me.
rebranded as Cute Panda Dentist Care.
50?
These next games inspired by Disney are
Hit him for a
surprisingly
lot.
not appropriate
Bro,
for a
he's
younger
fired.
Disney-loving audience. The dark influence
dead.
of Frozen.
Killed him.
Making
Right here.
content
40 on the other team.
Stalking away.
properly and you'll get
Shield
survive.
breaking.
Look no further than
They're low.
both
I hit the
Frozen
throw.
Sprang. 200 dead. Behind.
of all time. From the
Slow
songs
right
to
there.
the merchandise,
Heal up,
Frozen is
heal
a
up,
soundtrack
you
that shaped the childhood
Getting
of
shoddy?
millions
Got missing?
across the world.
You
So many
love my
brands
dad?
took advantage of this and created hundreds of thousands of Frozen games. The catch, most of them are fake, but these unlicensed
They
games
said
aren't
they're shoddy,
just
but not
Gang up.
digital too. Fake Frozen games are everywhere. This is just one example. No
Chasing. Oh my god, he just hit me with the rock.
I'm not
rotating
listening,
grid.
I'm copying
But the
this.
circle also has Hans, the villain from the first Frozen movie strapped on. Hitting Hans results in, well, let's just say, really graphic
Where's he at?
imagery and screaming. But that's
He went back over there.
the surface of how weird these fake Frozen games are.
On me?
A lot of these games,
Avatar?
players enjoy both operating on Frozen characters into
Ready?
Elsa Cesarean Birth is a game
21.
to help Elsa give birth by cutting to deliver the baby. On top of the gore, what makes this game even more disturbing for kids is that it's possible to lose the game.
It's just so
Suggesting
low,
that if
because
you
there's
fail, it's possible that the baby or Elsa herself could make it. Other games that deal with the health of Frozen characters include Baby Elsa Spinal Surgery, Frozen Anna Brain Surgery, and Roblox Cat Care. A lot of kids love the Frozen characters, so showing them with serious injuries can leave them pretty uncomfortable. But
I'm gonna stay on land and try to hit like 30.
But we can't talk about those ones or
Stay
YouTube.
on land and try to hit like
Frozen isn't the only
I hit him
franchise
for
with
60,
problematic
I did 90,
kids
I did 90.
but it
Chase
is
it.
the biggest. On on YouTube, there was the Elsagate incident. Hundreds of thousands of YouTube kids
Broke the
videos were
launch
discovered
pad,
as
broke the
being
launch pad.
very inappropriate for kids. But unlike
Slow,
Elsagate, it
slider.
doesn't seem like these fake frozen games will be
We're going circles.
anytime soon. Yet in the world of disturbing kids games,
I'm
it's
not
not always
chasing.
gore that makes it
It's too bad
problematic.
it's not
Sometimes
chasing.
just the style of the game itself is enough to give kids
Going into
nightmares.
storm, all the food
Truth
room.
behind Majora's Mask. For kids growing up in the early 90s, the console war they'll remember was fought by Sega and Nintendo. But by the end of it, Nintendo won. What made Nintendo different from competitors was its family-friendly image.
They're wider.
Nintendo's
They're
marketing
gonna have to
strategy
come out
is
of
the reason
secret.
why we have huge gaming
Still come by
franchises like
Nintendo
The
over
Legend of
that
Zelda.
area.
Their popularity is largely thanks to how Nintendo catered their games to a younger audience. But even then, there are some games
They're a booing over here.
in the Legend of Zelda series, one of the old classics that still gets discussed to this day is Majora's Mask. Considered
Oh, I need you right now.
the creepiest Zelda game, Majora's Mask haunted the dreams of a lot
I'm whited.
of players. But what? To understand why Majora's Mask was so thrilling, you have to understand what it was like when the game first
I
came
didn't
out.
know,
The
but
previous
I thought
entry
it
in the
did.
franchise, Ocarina of Time, brought the series
I'm behind
into
it, I'm
3D
behind.
for the first time and became one of the greatest video games of the decade.
It has some of the most iconic music in all of gaming, and at the time, it was
That one.
part of the entire scene of video games.
Sorry,
He's trying to finish.
On this historic achievement, Eiji Aonuma, the lead designer of the Zelda
He's finna rest. He's resting. He's resting. He's resting.
he had to develop the sequel
Go. He's resting.
within the mid-year. The stress of this deadline gave
No, let's go. Let's go.
an interview. It was these nightmares that inspired the start of on April 27, 2000, the game was finally released for Nintendo 64. So from Link being a triumphant hero in Ocarina of Time, how does Majora's Mask kick things off? With Link getting robbed and being
did they
transformed
get the
into a
rest?
snake-like creature. Right off the bat, the game has
Cause you were too busy aiming your sniper.
It plays an important role in the game.
It deals with some pretty dark
So I thought they were in the
especially as a
open.
release
Why you
and for a
reboot?
Zelda game. I mean, you have 3 days to save Termina, or everyone gets crushed by a moon that's inching ever closer by the second.
For a lot of kids who didn't know what they were doing, they were greeted by this bad ending of the moon destroying everything. The moon itself is the stuff of nightmares, with an evil face always looking down at the player. The game's depressing
there's two
atmosphere is
kids.
thanks to the fact that
They're
the world
different
is ending in
teams.
3 days. Some characters in Majora's Mask either live in denial or in
That's the kid that killed me.
for example, the swordsman
It's
at
two
the
teams.
says he's not scared of the falling moon and thinks he can cut it.
That's the one kid
But
that
in the
will
final
chase
6 hours before the moon falls, if you go to the school, the swordsman barricades himself in a hidden room curled up
Yeah.
crying, terrified of what's to come. If you beat the game by saving the world, no matter what you do, there is no happy ending. In the end credits, most of the residents of Termina are celebrating, except
Oh,
the
he got
Deku,
destroyed.
one of the characters you meet in the game. The game's good ending always shows him mourning the loss of his son. It's grim moments like this throughout the game that fills the player with a sense of emptiness. In the end, Majora's Mask was a game born from the nightmares of its creator and brought to life. Fast forward 20 years later, and the game is still being analyzed by YouTubers to this
There's a
day.
medallion
Majora's Mask
too.
also inspired Ben Brown, one of the most popular internet versions
Yeah, they're
from the
pushing old.
mid-2000s. Surprisingly, Majora's Mask isn't the only
You see
Nintendo
this
game
on the map?
inspired by its
Yeah.
creators' experiences. The game in our next chapter turns its creators' childhood
Where do you
memories
think I'm
into
creating
your
that?
nightmares. The game based on a scarred childhood.
I mean,
Well, Majora's Mask
you have to go all the way down there.
the world, the shift
Storm goes in 30 seconds. I won't have time. I think I might have to solo this.
Unless you can find a rate of a boom right there, no.
This kid's right there, though.
3 a.m. for kids?
Wait, it's gonna push back. It's gonna push back. It's gonna push back.
What's up? Channel 5 is part of Televisa's network of
It's a
nation.
tiny circle, though.
Listen here, I'm trying to, bro. I can't. What do you expect me to do? You gotta try. Run, there's one in the bush! Run, there's 3 people!
Did they just die to a different team? Whoa! I'm eating waffles. This is not good. I can't do anything. Why are they hiding in there? Let's do
Things
it
you haven't
again.
thought about since elementary school. Those cursive letters with the alphabet right above the chalkboard. Sitting on the bus on a rainy day, drawing pictures in the window fog. Going around and signing everyone's shirt on the last day of school. The iconic square pizza everyone got for lunch. Putting your chair upside down on your desk at the end of the day for some reason. Learning to tell time on these yellow clocks. The super intense smell of this permanent marker. The best pencil box, but if you dropped it, it went everywhere. The tennis balls on the bottom of the the treasure chest a school nurse gave you if your tooth fell out. The wooden playground that was full of splinters and bees. The clickety-clack sound these jump ropes made. The way you made a book cover when you didn't have one. Things you haven't thought about since elementary school. Those
A man in the grocery store notices a woman with a 3-year-old girl in her cart. A man in the grocery store notices a woman with a 3-year-old girl in her cart. As they pass the cookies section, the little girl screams for cookies. The mother says, "Now, Missy, we only have a few more aisles to go. Don't throw a fit, it won't be long." In the candy aisle, the little girl whines for candy. She takes one and puts it into the mother's cart, but her mother places it back on the shelf. The mother says, "Missy, don't cry. 2 more aisles and we'll be checking out." When they get to the checkout stand, the little girl howls for gum. She once again places it into the mother's cart, and once again, her mother places it back on the shelf. The mother says reassuringly, "Missy, we'll be done in 5 minutes. Then you can go home and have a bottle and a nice snooze." After what seems like ages, the mother is finally relieved. She goes to her car and starts packing all things into the trunk. But then, the man stops the woman to compliment her. "I couldn't help noticing how patient you were with little Missy," he says. "She was very annoying, but you acted perfectly," the mother then said with a smile on her face. "My little girl's name is Francie, and mine is Missy." A man in the grocery store notices a woman with a 3-year-old girl in her cart. As they pass the cookies section, the little girl screams for cookies. The mother says, "Now, Missy, we only have a few more aisles to go. Don't throw a fit, it won't be long." In the candy aisle, the little girl whines for candy. She takes one and puts it into the mother's cart, but her mother places it back on the shelf. The mother says, "Missy, don't cry. 2 more aisles and we'll be checking out." When they get to the checkout stand, the little girl howls for gum. She once again places it into the mother's cart, and once again, her mother places it back on the shelf. The mother says reassuringly, "Missy, we'll be done in 5 minutes. Then you can go home and have a bottle and a nice snooze." After what seems like ages, the mother is finally relieved. She goes to her car and starts packing all things into the trunk. But then, the man stops the woman to compliment her. "I couldn't help noticing how patient you were with little Missy," he said.
You haven't got a
"She was very
single
annoying,
wheel."
but you acted perfectly," the mother then said with a smile on her face. "My little girl's name is Francie."
Instead of Grim Gate, so we're not
A
done
man in the
yet.
grocery store notices a woman with a 3.
And we're also getting sweat.
I'm going for the guaranteed mythic chest.
This kid's drops so bad. I got Shotty, SMG, Shotguns, on me.
That's a guaranteed mythic chest.
Dead. Green shield. And NPC. Another one. 1v2. Oh my god.
I hear footsteps.
Part 4.
Who's funny?
Peaches. Win.
Why do you keep going
The other kind
AFK?
of peaches.
What? Why do you keep going
It's
AFK?
the tail.
Yes.
You smell antiseptic. Scientifically accurate. I can see that. And smell that. That's body spray. Wood ash from a fireplace.
Just because I'm black?
Yes and no. Ooh, retro racist. Ooh, you smell like chlorine. Laggy bacon. What's in the bag? You know, unzips bag. Yeah, I'm not sniffing that. You smell like based off your...
This school banned cheating on tests in the best way possible. So I'm sure we've all experienced privacy folders sometime in our school careers, which made it a lot harder to cheat off of someone else's test. Like, bro, why are you hiding it so good? Just let me cheat. The school in the Philippines made a solution to add much more fun by letting the students make their own anti-cheat helmets. And there were really cool ones, like a Creeper helmet Kage had from Naruto, a Chainsaw Man one, and this My Hero one. But of course there were some goofy ones. Now I have two thoughts. One, did they check inside the helmets? Because I would have written information inside. And two, I bet some of them spent more time making the helmet than actually just studying. This school...
Why does bro have a band-aid on his nose like an evil noir? I want to know why. Kill me.
I love you. I love you. Mother keeps telling me to stop being so mean to her boyfriend. Well, if I'm so mean, why would I shovel a whole pathway of snow out here in the 0-degree weather just so he can get to his car? Get out of here.
You know what really bothers me about St. Patrick's Day? Is that because I have red hair, everyone just assumes I'm Irish. And so they ask, oh, where's your pot of gold? Which is stupid, because they'll never find me pot of gold.
I'm gonna find it! What is happening?
Does that have butter on it? I actually didn't want butter on my popcorn.
You gonna throw it?
You wanna give me a 360?
Look at me, come on!
That would suck if there was a lampshade nearby.
Or maybe laugh my soul out?
Oh, hey, you there. Think you can help the lady out? My horse up and died on me.
Why does bro have a band-aid on his nose like an evil noir? I want to know why. Kill me.
I love you. I love you. Her daughter keeps telling me to stop being so mean to her boyfriend. Well, if I'm so mean, why would I shovel a whole pathway of snow out here in the 0-degree weather just so he can get to his car? Get out of here.
You know what really bothers me about St. Patrick's Day? Is that because I have red hair, everyone just assumes I'm Irish. And so they ask, oh, where's your pot of gold? Which is stupid, because they'll never find me pot of gold.
I'm gonna find it! What is happening?
Does that have butter on it? I actually didn't want butter on my popcorn.
You gonna throw it?
You wanna give me a 360?
Look at me, come on!
That would suck if there was a lampshade nearby.
Or maybe laugh my soul out?
Oh, hey, you there. Think you can help the lady out? My horse up and died on me.
Why does bro have a band-aid on his nose like an evil noir? I want to know why. Kill me.
After this kill map to go though.
I cleared everything out in that vault. I am telling you.
Why would I shovel a whole pathway of snow out here in the 0-degree?
Hey, I need a match.
To his car.
I need meds.
Get out of here.
You know what really bothers me about St. Patrick's Day?
I need meds.
Everyone just assumes I'm Irish. And so they ask, oh, where's your pot of gold?
You hear it? Somebody's like shooting.
Because they'll never find
Wait, did you hear? Did you say a shooting noise?
I'm gonna find it! What is happening?
Probably outside your house. I can't hear anything.
When something terrifying happened, she broke up with her
No,
boyfriend.
like not
and came back to
Oh,
ensure
in the
some
game? Yeah. But down there
In
somewhere.
the other room, when his little sister saw her packing her clothes and said this.
Oh, this kid.
Hi, friend. I'm grabbing my stuff.
She doesn't know that they both broke up, but what she said
I heard
next,
shooting,
I
I
melt my
didn't
heart
see
as
it.
I melt every time I saw Jack.
I was with you all so busy, you. That's a great cup.
She tried to distract her by playing
No,
with the
me,
teddy, but it won't work this time. But then she said something just amazing.
I'll come away, but I can't come. Oh my!
I hit Peter for 80.
Fuck really?
Other one's coming. Watch out! Watch out! Box up.
18.
He took fall damage. He's in a box. He's healing. He popped a mini. He popped a mini. He's gonna edit out.
Bro, the bot rest.
Is that a different team?
No, it's the bot. The bot rest.
Rest, you get it. 40 more?
36.
I gotta pop big
200.
This lady was posting YouTube videos.
I'm crazy.
We never get any views.
Oh, did the banana get revived by the NPC?
Yeah, the NPC rests the banana. I should have finished. But I killed him.
Then one day everything changed because she lost the love. But despite her sorrow, she kept making videos because she knew that her husband would want her to keep going. So one day I came across her channel and wanted to help her.
I'm gonna try to see if anybody got some shields or something.
And it got over 15 million views. This took her channel from only 2,000 subscribers to over 320,000. Her husband would be so proud. This lady was posting YouTube.
I'm in my mom's car. Get out of the car! Oh, I'm in my mom's car.
It's just
Get
car.
out of the car!
I'll try to get.
I'll chase her. I'll put it top. She's in the car.
Rolling. Beam. One tap.
No, he's low.
As you hear Unleash his final attack.
Is she looking in the box? In his box?
Explodes the car.
100? He's riding. They're both low. Yeah, they're running. They're both low.
30. Should I push?
Yeah, you kill more.
You said he was 1.
Just didn't believe in voice acting.
Yeah, he's 40 HP.
Why not just get his family to do it? Wow.
He had shield. You said he was white. He had shield.
And finally, there's a new.
He had 16 shield because he popped a mini.
Whose voice normally sounds like this.
He had 16 shield and 20 health.
To all new heights.
It was incredible, honestly. Thank you so much.
4 video games with the voice acting so bad. It's actually good. Dynasty Warriors break. During your playthrough, you finally encounter this powerful Chinese warlord. You tremble in fear as you hear Unleash his final attack. Feel the power of my magic. And if you think that's epic, well then you haven't heard the heartbreaking speech of Dante after he failed to save his friend. And how could I forget the amazing voice acting from the game Chaos War, where the CEO of the licensing company just didn't believe in voice actors. So he came up with the genius idea.
And I'm back.
Just get his family to do it.
Wow, I really can't leave my body.
What did you do?
And finally, there's a new UFC 5, where they took the fighter Paddy Pimblett, whose voice normally sounds like this, and just brought it to all new heights.
It was incredible, honestly. Thank you so much.
4 video games with voice acting so bad, it's actually good. It's Dynasty Warriors 3 during your...
Yeah, man.
She in that toy car that we used to drive when we was little.
Lila, mommy, Lila, let's just upside down and still get back. Mommy had died and still get back. Like, don't try to run up. Oh, come on. That's all you run, you stay with your time. Troy, y'all can give me the lost real account. Y'all can give me the lost real account. Stop playing.
He gave me his, hold on.
Yeah.
I want to say give
Yeah, you what?
Go ahead, go next. I can show you which one.
What, the 3 a.m. legacy?
Nah, this one.
An 80-year-old man was sitting on the sofa
Click more out,
along
bro.
with his 45-years-old highly educated son. Suddenly, a crow perched on their window. The father asked his son, "What is this?" The son replied, "It is a crow." After a few minutes, the father asked his son the second time, "What is this?" The son said, "Father, I have just now told you. It's a crow." After a little while, the old father again asked his son the third time, "What is this?" At this time, some expression of irritation was felt in the son's tone when he said to his father with a rebuff, "It's a crow."
He got the same height.
Walk a specialist count. Walk a specialist count. Not you, you getting the trash. You're not even
sitting on the sofa in his house, along with his 45 years old, highly educated son. Suddenly, the crow perched on their window.
Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3.
And it got, no, it do. It get the, it get that OG
Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software.
Not the
I know what you're talking about. They ugly too. Software is way about. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Who? Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software. Number 2. Top 3 status anime backstory. I bet. Number 3. Software.